welcome back to Zevista Story on FM 102.6, where we're getting to know the leader behind Zevista, Syed Faisal Masood.
Yes, thank you.
I'm Dania Akram and I'm excited to dig deeper, sir.
Sure. Yes, sure.
Thank you for being here. Let's rewind a bit. Was there a moment where you just knew you wanted to build something of your own?
Uh, well, I when I started my career in an employment form, I started this journey, and since the beginning, there was always an inspiration to do something of my own. In fact, I started from Citibank. My journey started from Citibank. After 2 years, I went into business. It was a time when the mobile companies were launching, like Jazz was gearing up, Instaphone was launched. It was a time when Paktel was the only mobile operator. And when Jazz started its journey and Uphone came into the picture, so that's when I jumped into that area. I found it very fascinating at that time, and I started working with it. But I mean, 2 years down the road, I continued it, and then I disconnected. So after that, I went back into the uh, same job culture, and I did my graduation from Lahore, Punjab University, from Hele College, and then I started working. Uh, I mean, from the day one, I was more uh, fascinated and attracted towards working rather than studying right completing my right after completing my graduation. I started working again into the industry, and I then, after 5 years of gap, I joined my MBA program in Imperial University. So I did my master's in marketing and finance, and since then I've been into this job industry. So what happened right now regarding so it was not on my mind thereafter that I'm going to start something of my own. I think it happened coincidentally that the founder of my company got medically had some medical issues, and I had to think an alternate way of either to find another job or to build something what I have been doing for a lot of time, but with some different perspective. So that actually what inspired. I think it was, you cannot do anything unless until there is an inspiration inside. So if you don't have that zeal inside you, you cannot take this plunge into setting up a business, because it's not that easy as doing the job. But it's not difficult either. It's all about how you look at the picture, how you look at the situation, and you need to know it. You need if I have been doing it for uh, let's say almost 18 19 years, the same thing, and it's it's not something new for me to build it, and I think that's the inspiration.
Okay. So, what's one challenge that really tested you?
So I was the chief operating officer in my previous company, and I was heading the entire sales cycle, the manufacturing companies, the OEMs, and the client system. So I was basically a salesperson, but I was looking after the north operations for the company. So the one thing which was missing, and I felt that there is a gap or a challenge, is the accounting part, is the financing part, because I was more focused to the sales and to the business and to the operations, the project management, and client handling, customer handling, and the manufacturers handling, OEMs handling. So this is the part where I felt a bit that I'm maybe a little weak in this area. So I have enrolled myself into a professional course for this, and I'm taking it up. I'm attending classes twice a week, and I think there isn't anything, if you want to do, you cannot learn it. So you can learn it anytime, whenever you are committed to it.
Okay, so on the flip side, what's been one of those wow moments when you were when you felt like, okay, this is working?
Okay, um, so what happened is that um, when I started this setup uh, with almost no capital, so things, I think Allah has making this thing as a blessing to me. It's coming to me as a blessing because I wasn't planning to start a business of my own. It happened coincidentally, and it's like a blessing in disguise. So I've been like pushed towards this. That this is the route that I have to choose. So I stepped into this area, and the wow moment for me is actually setting up this company, and like in in a couple of few months, starting this year, I've been able to generate a very sizable pipeline, and there is a overwhelming response from the clients because they know me for a long time, they trust me, and building a trust with your clients is the number one thing. If they trust you, they respect you, you can do business with them forever if you understand what they need. And so I think to I have earned this respect over years.
So, how do you stay focused in the overwhelming situation?
It's very overwhelming actually. That's a very nice question. So because right now I have 2 3 guys who are working with me remotely. I don't have a proper office of my own, so I have a setup. My team is working in a hybrid mode, so it's not that we are all sitting under one roof, but it's the type of business we are into, because we are into the technology sales. It's not something that the client has to come and walk into our business and to, we are not retailing anything. So in our setup, I get quite overwhelmed because the way the technology, the things are evolving. So my focus with the clients is that either you can have one product and you sell that one solution technology to the entire industry, or you can focus on a few clients where where you understanding the client, the environment they have, how they operate. It takes a lot of time to in understanding your clients as well. So once you understand them, you understand their pain points. That's the area where you get. So I get overwhelmed with the technology because with this AI thing, the data monetization, analytics, so much is coming that and I'm actually shifting gears. So from box selling to solution selling to software as a service selling and to data analytics and all these things. So things are transitioning, and I'm actually finding it very interesting.
Okay, so if someone younger than you comes to you and want to learn something from you, what's one piece of advice you would love to give them?
So I think in our schools and universities and everywhere, we are, and even in our family, in our houses, we are taught and we push our children to get good grades, to uh, to earn that good grades. If you don't get it, you won't get a good job. You need to go to this school. You need to, if you study the successful people in the world, uh, they are not PhDs, they are not high-end doctors, they are not top-class engineers. The majority of the people who are, I'm not talking about the top cream of billionaires, you know. So if you overall look at the market where people are successful, they are the ones who are into business. From day one, what we need to inspire our children is to focus on doing something of your own. There is so much more to do. There is just one thing you don't want to do, and that is job. You don't want to hook yourself to something which you feel is not going to change your career. So AI has made it so easy. I mean, you talk to AI and you communicate with it and ask for uh, in 1 hour you can have 25 to 30 startup ideas, and you can actually, you can keep drilling into it. So I think moving towards the business is the best.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. We'll see you in the episode 3 of
Thank
Pod.
you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Tanya. Thank you.